What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike, aka Intro Mike in the bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so this video right here is gonna be. Tell them what the video gonna be about, man. What the video gonna be about? All the places we did.
Yeah, all the places y'all went. Y'all was over the road.
Yeah, I got a little setup. I'm at my cousin crib right now. Shout out to Quid. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be a little quiet right now. Hope y'all can hear me. Probably not gonna put no background music in this one. Check, you know, there's some folks sleeping right now. I'm in an apartment right now, so yeah. So the first trip, and I'm just gonna give y'all a description. So if you guys want to see basically everywhere we went, approximately how much we made, because I don't want to spoil it. Not gonna show you guys the net or nothing like that. I'm just gonna give you guys the gross in every single trip that we went on, and I'm gonna try to show. Alright, I got to play, but every single video. I ain't had to bring it for out. Okay, my bad. I had received a text. It had threw me out. But yeah, so I'm gonna show videos of every place that I name and mention, because I think I got pretty good video clips for most of them. We did get lazy probably after about the fourth trip, because it's like, yeah, we were loving the experience, but at the same time, the drives were long. I mean, sometimes we're driving 10 hours a day, you know, because you can only drive so long. You can't really team with a box truck. We don't have a certified sleeper. I'm gonna probably make a video just dedicated to that, because I think a lot of people don't understand, and it was hard for us to understand too. You can't team with a sleeper. So all the money that we make with two people is possible with one, and you don't have to split the net profits like me and Casey do. Now, would I tell you guys to do this if you guys don't know anything about trucking? You're going out to locations that you're unfamiliar with. I mean, if you're staying local, that's a different game. But this is an over-the-road video and making really good money over the road. So the first trip, we're from Middle Georgia. We ended up going to Suwanee, Georgia, which is like, you know, North Georgia, and I think Northeast Georgia, something like that, don't really matter. And we went to Ohio. It was 675 miles. We got paid $1,300. So in order to get from Georgia to Ohio, we had to go through Tennessee and then Kentucky. And then, of course, we went through Ohio. And if you see the clips right now, hopefully I have enough. It was rough, man, because, I mean, Tennessee and Kentucky, really, it seems like anywhere but just the Southeast. It's like really, like the terrain is very, like it's a bunch of mountains, basically. And you just riding through the hills and mountains. Sometimes you're riding up a hill for 2 miles. And sometimes you're just dragging down for 2 miles. But I don't want to drag on too long. The second trip was from Ohio to Frederick, Maryland. And Maryland, I mean, I loved being in Ohio. It was decently cold weather. Everywhere else was just ridiculously cold. And Maryland, we were in Frederick, Maryland, and it was beautiful. I'm gonna show some clips of us actually probably hanging out. I know I had a little video clip. I didn't want to spoil where we were, you know, just for safety reasons. We actually met one of our first subs in New Jersey. I'll probably show that later. And the third trip. Oh, by the way, when we went from Ohio to Maryland, it was 450 miles. We got paid $950 for that, so a little over $2 a mile. And then the third trip was from Maryland to North Carolina. And I'm making this video, I want you guys to know, I'm making this for entertainment purposes, and just so you guys can kind of see all the places we went in such a short period of time, because it seemed like we touched almost every state in the East besides Florida, Maine, Vermont, maybe like 5 states in the East we didn't touch. Right? Other than that, it seemed like we touched everything. And also because a lot of comments, a lot of ignorant people on RKM Trucking are saying like, oh, you guys rode, you know, when we rode to Ohio, 675 miles, they say, oh, you guys rode all the way to Ohio and rode all the way back to Georgia. No, we ride there, we stay. The next day we find another load, ride to another location, and we do it like that. That way we're not deadheading all those miles. It's not profitable if you do that. Okay, so the fourth trip, my bad for rambling, I'm just doing that for clarification, was from North Carolina to Connecticut. I think this one was, I don't think this was the best on rate RPM. It might have been like 900 miles for like $1,400. So I think that ride right there was the toughest because that was the first time we did an overnight load, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, it was Maryland and North Carolina. Even though it was only like 500 miles, we didn't get the load booked until like 7 p.m. So it took us 10 hours. We probably got there at like 5 or 6 a.m. And then we had this one, and it was like 900 miles. So we had to do a 2-day trip for that one too and go overnight. So it was just horrible. But, you know, Connecticut was Connecticut. It wasn't really nothing. It was Northeast Connecticut. So when we ended up getting a hotel, it actually ended up being in Massachusetts. And we got the hotel there. Had good breakfast at the Cracker Barrel. I mean, wasn't really much there. It seemed like a country place, I guess. Then we went from Rhode Island to Minnesota. I think that was the longest trip that we had, besides the trip coming back home. I don't know, because then we went from Rhode Island to Minnesota. Minnesota. And then we went from Iowa to New Jersey. So it's like we went from the Northeast to the Midwest and went back to the Midwest, or a little south Midwest, and then back to the Northeast. And then the load coming home was from New Jersey to Georgia. I think it was like 900, almost 950 miles. And what we got paid, like almost $1,400 for it. So that brought our gross a little over $11,000. I'm not gonna say the exact dollar amount because me and Casey got to link together and make that video tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna discuss the net profits. I'm not gonna discuss the salary, the bills. Just know bills are paid. That detailed video is probably gonna come after a month, but we are gonna make the video to basically show all the rate cons and proof of all the profits that we made gross for the business. So yeah, that's all the places we've been in 2 weeks. It totaled up to be around like 6,500, maybe even 6,750. And the RPM probably ended up being around like $1.75, maybe something like that. So it's not horrible for, you know, the first 2 weeks in business. You got to understand, we got a fresh authority, and a lot of the people watching our videos are new. If you're not, that's good for you, and I wish the best for you. You know what I'm saying? You can still go out there and grind. Anything's better than making an excuse, you know? So if you have it to where you can go over the road and your family is not, you know, you don't have the worst family situation, worst living situation, I say just do it, man. You know, get the hard work over with. Learn that if you want to be in this business, you got to scale it to grow to where you're not really working for your business anymore. That's the end game. And we've been playing our cards right, and it's been paying off so far. So, I mean, hope our big yellow school bus keep it up and keep pushing. And hopefully y'all keep trucking. And we got a lot of good news for all the very new people who just need more information about it. Stay tuned. We got something real special for y'all coming up the next couple of days. If you guys need a dispatcher, like I said, hit me up in the link. Hit me up in the bio for the link to his information. Small fee, but very affordable. Best dispatcher in the game. If he got us out here being, you know what I'm saying, making money, I'm not saying we bad truckers, but I mean, we out here grinding. Y'all can come grind too. Come get his money with us. Peace.